first got this stuff. And I used it and I went out in the sunlight, y'all, and I saw my face. I was like, period, okay? Period. It looked so freaking good. Okay guys, you already know, we just jumped straight into the video. My faces have already been washed, and now we're gonna go in with my L'Oreal Hydro Toner. And I like to use this just to make sure my face is fully hydrated before I apply my makeup. This is a very important step to me and in any of my makeup routines, to make sure that my skin is refreshed and it is clean, it is exfoliated, and it is hydrated. I just used my Mario Badescu rose water spray, and I like to just use my fingers to kind of massage it into my skin. I'm now going to go in with my Olay Regenerist Serum. I like to, like I said, I like to make sure that my makeup, my face is very fully hydrated under my makeup. So I do this step even if I wasn't wearing makeup. I still use my Olay Regenerist products, and I have the sculpting cream, and I have the one with the sunscreen in there. But today I just opt out for the sculpting cream because my foundation has the SPF in there already, so I did not need more. And I'm going to be using this and making sure I am putting it on my neck, behind my ears, everywhere. I love this stuff. Like I said, I would use this even if I was not using the other stuff. And I'm gonna go in and make sure my lips are hydrated. I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balm, and this is the minty flavor one. Like, I really like this product. I just hate the packaging. e.l.f. I hate the packaging. All right guys, let's go in for the eyes. So we're gonna go in first and use my well, first, I'm going to make sure that my eyebrows are clean and making sure that they are dry. Do not apply any type of product to your eyebrows if you have oil on there. Let's just do that. And I only use 3 products for my eyebrows. I use my Huda Beauty pencil, my Anastasia powder, and my LA Girl concealer. And what I'm doing right now, guys, as you can tell, I have really thick eyebrows already. So basically all I really need my eyebrow pen for is just to do the parts that are sparse. And I like to use my HUDA Beauty Brow pencil for that. And I like this pencil because it is very, very tiny and it gives the right color payoff. It's not too dark. And yeah, I really do like it. And I got this from Sephora and whatnot. Like I said, I love it. So next thing, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Powder Duo in the shade Grande. Now, normally I would not do this step if I was going for a nice natural look. The Huda Beauty one did an excellent job. But today I was going for a more full coverage look. So I needed the tail end. See what I'm saying? The tail end of my brows to be a little bit darker. And I'm just going to get a little bit of the Anastasia powder and just put that on there. And I am going to be going in and making sure everything is blended out. Remember, we do not want the front of the brow to be dark. I'm now going to go in with my Maybelline Tattoo brow wax, whatever you want to call this. And I love this. It just makes sure my brows stay in place, also while giving it a little bit of color payoff. And as you guys can see, I continuously go in and make sure everything is blended and brushed out. To clean up my brows, I'm going to use my Morphe 506 brush with a little bit of the Fawn from LA Girl. I just use this at the bottom of my brows. I do not put it at the top. I do not like the halo effect. I'm so over that. And I'm just going to use probably whatever foundation I use that for the top of my brows. But I'm just doing this right under my brows to make sure everything is good. And I'm making sure everything is blended out, and you want that crisp. Show you my cute ass makeup bag I got from Forever 21. It's from their Juicy Couture collection. And I just love it because it's pink. And it has like that nice little Juicy Couture logo right there. I think this is so freaking. So I'm just gonna go into that. It reminds me of the Milk one. How it feels. It's like very sticky and have like that nice grip base and stuff to it, so we're just gonna go into using that. So like I was saying, it reminds me a lot of the Milk Hydro Grip, but the price is way lower. It's the same texture. It's the same. It does the same thing. I've been grabbing this a lot more. It grips your makeup, and you could feel it working. You know, sometimes you put primers on, you just don't know what it's doing, but that one, you could feel it working. Alright guys, now for the star of the show, my Dior Forever Matte Foundation. I am in love. Y'all, I love this foundation. And how I like to apply it, I just get a nice makeup brush and I'm just going to be dabbing it all over my face. This coverage is, I wouldn't say that it's full coverage. I would say that it's medium, but you can build it up to full coverage. But I just use a little bit and I just like to, I might use like 1.5 pumps. Probably not even that. But what I do say about this foundation, like I said, it is not full coverage, but you can get it up there. And I'm going to have everything listed in below, what shade and all that jazz at the bottom of the description box. But like I said, this is my winter shade. I already know in the summertime I'm going to get a little bit darker, but I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Blending sponge just to blend this out. And as you guys can see, I'm having a hard time blending it out because not only that this stuff dries extremely fast, but the primer makes it dry even faster. So I like to go in with a makeup setting mist to kind of like put on top of it to make me help blend it out a lot better. And as you can tell, look at that coverage, look at that finish. Yeah, this is the Dior Forever Matte one. I do want to try the dewy one as well. Keep it real 100. This Dior foundation is a very beautiful foundation. I'm in shade 445 in. I do love it. It sets very beautiful, but keep in mind this is the Dior Forever Matte one, so it dries extremely fast. And not to mention that I use the e.l.f. Primer base, the grip on there, so it dries extremely fast, but it was no problem. I just mixed it in with my e.l.f. Stay All Night setting mist, and every time it got a little bit dry to where I couldn't blend, it works out perfect. So if you want to get this, just know that it dries extremely fast, but it's a very beautiful foundation otherwise. So the Dior Forever. Let's go on. We're going to be moving on to highlighting and contouring, my favorite part. We're going to go in with my Nars Creamy Concealer in the shade Caramel. And then we're just going to use this shade just to brighten things up. You already know the deal. So right there. Down my nose. Okay. I don't use a lot. I've learned, I have changed up my makeup. And I honestly, guys, I do not use a lot of concealer and stuff that much to say how some other makeup gurus do their makeup. I just don't like the whole cake face thing. This is not for me. I'm gonna go in my same beauty blender and I'm just going to blend it out. Yeah, it is not for me. I don't like using a whole bunch of concealer and stuff on my face. It's just, especially like in the daytime, like you could see that shit. You could see that shit, like, and I'm not for that. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm just going to blend everything out. It's my mirror. I know I'm not using my dominant hand. So I always save my eyes for last. Of tea. We're gonna go in with my Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Blondie, and I'm gonna use a little bit of this to go under my eyes. This setting powder is very bomb. It's like one of my go-to, you know, for setting my makeup and stuff like that. So just gonna just use that just to set under my eyes and set all the places that I have highlighted at, including like on my nose and stuff. So again, I don't use a lot of this either. I try not to, because it's so finely milled. It's like you pick up so much without even knowing that you picked up a whole bunch of fucking setting powder. So yeah, that's the thing I like to do is, like I told you guys before, I try not to dust away a lot of my setting powder. I just like to take my setting powder and I like to just press it into my skin until it just kind of dissolved out. Like I said, I'm just setting the areas that I'm gonna be going in with my Chanel. Oh my god, y'all, I'm into this. I'm gonna be going in with my Chanel loose setting powder. I'm in the shade 70, and I use shade 70 to set my entire face. I love this setting powder. It's bomb. It is a little bit pricey, but y'all, it was gonna make your makeup game go from 1 to like whatever. But I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna be using this with a Milani thick powder brush. Like I said, it's gonna get a little bit messy, so just watch and watch how it's gonna just make everything just look flawless as fuck. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit like that, and I'm gonna use my top. I'm just gonna press that into my top a little bit. Just kind of like press that, like use that. That's kind of how I. Bitch, you was expensive hoe, so period. So like I said, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna start my neck first. I always start my neck. I always do my neck like that. And like I said, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna set my entire face and bring everything together. I'm even gonna set it on top of the Laura Mercier. Not Laura Mercier. I'm even gonna set it on top of the other ones too. So. I'm either gonna get some more and I'm gonna set, since I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, I'm gonna get it and I'm just gonna set my eyelids. Bring all of that crap together. I'm making sure I'm setting the places that I could not reach. And again, this was the Chanel setting powder in shade 70 I used to set my entire face. And what I like to do is after I do that, I like to go back in again and just press it into my skin. Like I said, I use it to set my entire face. Like, y'all, when I first got this stuff and I used it and I went out in the sunlight, y'all, and I saw my face, I was like, period, okay? Period. It looked so freaking good. I also have the Chanel... I also have the Chanel Compact. This is the powder foundation. I've not used this yet. I just like the mirror, and it's like it's so easy compact that I just use it. But I also got the this one right here. It is in the which one? As you can see, I have not even used it yet. But this is the one, the powder compact, and this is in the shade. What shade is this? Oh, BD91. Yeah, I got the one in BD91 as well. So you guys can go pick these up from Chanel. Very good. They both do the same thing. One is loose, one is a set, but they both do the same thing. All right, so now it is time to move on. Like I said, I like to make sure everything is just dabs on there and it just looks good. You want everything to look flawless. Now it's time to contour and bronze up the skin. Like I told you guys before, I do not like to cream contour and cream bronze, so I like to use powder products once I start setting my whole face and my whole face is set. So today what I really been loving is I dug way into my deep kit and I forgot I had these Makeup Geek products. These are the Makeup Geek bronzers and highlighters. I have like 3 bronzers and 2 highlighters or something like that, but I forgot these, and I remember I used to love these so much, so I've honestly been using these things ever since. So we are gonna go in and use the bronzers and the contour ones. I'm gonna show y'all in a second what I use for everything. But these are the witch curly ones that I have. These are the contours and the bronzing shades. They look like this. I'm trying not to blind you guys, but yeah, these are the ones that I have. Step back a little bit. So this is the lightest one. This is in Sun Kiss. This is the medium one. This is one that is in Tawny, and the deep one is called Burnish, and I'm gonna actually be using this one here to contour first. All right, so we're gonna go in with this one. Look at my brush, but I'm gonna be using the Makeup Geek's deep skin bronzer in the shade Burnish, and I'm just gonna be using that just to carve everything out. These things are extremely pigmented, so kind of go light-handed. I just like to carve it out first of where I want it at, and then I will just go in and build up. Remember to push up and not down. Stop, Asia. Stop, Asia. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go in and just stop. Blend that out. So now I'm gonna go in with my... So I'm gonna go with my Fenty Beauty Caramel Cutie Bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer. I absolutely love it. I swear by it. I do want to get the shade that's darker than this one though. But yeah, this is like my winter shade. So I know in the summertime I'm gonna need something a little bit more darker. And yeah, let's just vibe out with me. This is my favorite part because I feel like bronzing bring everything together. What? 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 So. I absolutely love bronzing. It brings everything together to me, in my opinion. Take the same thing and I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna contour my nose. So now everything is done together. Everything is set together. It is now time to bring all of this jazz together. And I'm just going to be going back in with my e.l.f. Setting mist. The reason why we're going to set everything now because I use a lot of powders. I didn't use a lot of creams. I use a lot of powders and I want to bring everything together. So I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Mist Setting Spray up to 16 hours. I love this stuff. Like, I'm not obsessed with it. And even have like a little ball in there. Y'all love it. And it's spray. Watch the spray on here. The spray is like so freaking fine. Like, I love it. So I'm about to take a bathroom and stuff, so y'all just watch. Told y'all. Alright, bitches, I'm back, and as you guys can see, everything is set. Everything is set. She's set. She's ready. She's, yeah, we're giving life. All right. So after I do all of that, it is now time to bring some glow back into my life. I like to glow. I like to look like I am just glowing. I'm gonna show you guys the outfit in a bit when I can get the outfit to be shown. But yeah, the highlighter we're gonna be using. Oh God, I thought I broke it. The highlighter I'm using today is my MAC Whisper of Guilt, one of my favorite highlighters ever. And I'm probably going to be mixing it in with my Makeup Geeks, the Sunlight highlighter. So we're just going to go in and make it do what it do. But yeah, we're going to go in with my MAC Whisper of Guilt first. And you guys already know how to highlight. You put this shit where you want to be a bad bitch at, so. Go in and fix it. What is down highlighter like? Whisper of Guilt is like guilt. It's like the motherfucking OJ. That and it's another one. Bitch. I'm gonna go in next, and I need to do the inner corner of my eye. So I think that should pop. Look at that, bitch. Brow bone. Talking like I don't see that, like. Don't act like I don't see that. But I'm also gonna go on top of this because I told you guys I'm extra. I'm gonna go on top of that with tone that down a little bit. I'm extra. I told you guys I like to put some on my décolleté area, whatever they call this area. Whatever they call this area, but I like to put something right there. Just like some extra shit right there. Ooh, Marilyn, you just did too much. Ooh, I should not have done that. I'll show you guys with the highlighters. It's now time to work on the eyes. Today I'm just gonna go in and just do nice little wing liner. I'm gonna be using my CoverGirl liner, and I'm gonna be using this Lancôme mascara I got as a free sample from Sephora. This is the Mascara Big from Lancôme. So I'm just gonna do that and I'll just be right back. You feel me? Good. This is my mascara. This, what you call it? It's so good. And I just love the tip on it. It's like it's balm. Like, what the fuck? Okay. So we've done my mascara, we've done my witch curler, so now it is time for some lashes. And the lashes that I've been really rocking with, I've really been loving, is the Lorella lashes. I might be pronouncing the name wrong, but I am obsessed with their lashes. They're $10. You can get it from the site. They have a subscription box that you guys can also use, and the shade that I've been wearing for my everyday use is the shade Candy, and let's apply Candy on these lashes right here. Okay, so the Beaks babies are on. I'm just pressing them in. To my face. So I have to make sure that they are on. And eyeshadow, like, it's just crazy. All right, and as for the lips, last but not least, I'm gonna be using my NYX lip pencil, and this is in the shade Cherry Skies, and I'm gonna be using a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Pillow Talk. And yeah, I'm gonna start lining my lips up. I look crazy. I look crazy as hell. And it's crazy. I already got big lips. Period. All right. I'm gonna get this little sample size. I absolutely love it. It's like a nude kind of color. So pretty. I like to mix them together. So there, on top of that color. Look how beautiful that is. And yeah, this is in shade Pillow Talk. And it's like a sample size I got, but she's giving, honey. She is giving. Going in. Clean everything up.